if I was a brand new online fitness coach and I wanted to hit my first 5 grand month, here's exactly what I would go and do. I would spend 1 week setting up my systems. That's payment systems, that's app delivery, that's everything that I would need within my business. So what I would do is go on Stripe, I would set up my payment systems, I would set up my app delivery, whether that's TrueCoach, Kahunas, whether that is Everfit, Trainerize, all that good stuff, okay? I would set up any of those apps, and that's how I would run my service delivery. Voila! You now have a fully functioning business, okay? You can take payments and you can service your clients. That's effectively it. Far too many online coaches spend hours and hours and hours trying to build this whole entire like back-end system and stuff like that, when realistically you just need a payment system and an ability to coach someone, and then you need a communication device, which is your phone, and just communicate with people on WhatsApp. That's all you need. Far too many fitness clients or fitness coaches, they just overcomplicate everything, okay? But just keep it simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. That's KIS, right? Anyway, maybe I'm stupid. Keep it simple, stupid, stupid. Anyway, so you have that in place. Now, you have no clients. So that's the next goal. At the start, when you're an online fitness coach, presuming you have nothing, no transformations, no nothing. Now, I can talk about how an in-person personal trainer can transition over to online fitness coaching. It's actually going to be very similar. But you have no or limited client results. So what do you think we're going to go and do? Do you think we're going to try and sell to everyone when you have no results? Because that's what a lot of people do. I personally, if you are a brand new online fitness coach, I would personally go and coach people for free, create insane results, and then what you would do from there is sell the crazy results. Far too many people try to worry about marketing and sales and all that good stuff at the start, but essentially, if I was a business coach and I hadn't ever run a successful business, would you trust me? I'll give you the answer. No, you would not trust me, okay? If I had no client results on my page, which we do, we have hundreds of thousands, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but we definitely have hundreds. We will have thousands soon, but we have loads and loads and loads of results on our page, okay? Now, if I had zero, and I'm telling you how to scale the business, and then I haven't run a successful business myself, you wouldn't trust me. But that's the opposite case, right? So, you do not have any fitness client results. You might have your own results, which is great. You need that walk the walk, but you probably don't have any fitness client results, especially if you're brand new to fitness coaching, clearly. So your first mission is to go and get crazy results for your fitness clients. Easy, right? So you go and get people in for free. You go and impress the crap out of them with your new snazzy systems. You don't get them to pay. You just coach them for like 8 to 12 weeks. You get them in insane shape. And then what happens there is you're like, hey, did you like that? Yep. Did you want to continue? Yep. Upsell. Then you can send a Stripe link and then away you go. That's how to go and get your first 5 to 10 online clients. Okay? You would basically get loads of people, close friends, family, cousins, friends of cousins. You would go and get these people, get them in insane shape, use their transformation on social media. That's there, so that's the marketing taken care of. You can either upsell these people, you could use the transformations on your page, like I just said. If you have created a shit hot service, they will make you a video testimonial. So they're like, this person's amazing. So you can use that testimonial and go and get more clients on your page. So that's easy. You'll be like, hey, like, I love working with you. Do you know anyone else who would like coaching? Yep, it's this person. So you go ask for a referral. But most importantly, what you're doing is you're raising awareness on your page. So you're creating a lot of social proof there. You have an upsell framework here as well. So you're basically like moving in 4 ways. You're basically moving in the social proof aspect. You have the video testimonial aspect, so transformation. You have the video testimonial aspect. So you're raising awareness on your page that you're a good coach. So people trust you on your page. You have the upsell. So these people will be upsold into your paid online coaching. And you have referrals. So these people are recommending more people into your business. That is how to go and get your first 10 to 20 online clients. Now, if you basically have run that framework and you're like, oh my God, I've only got 5 paying customers. What do you think you'll do next? I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to repeat the cycle until you get to like 10, 15, okay? You're going to repeat, repeat, repeat. Once you get to 10, 15, you can then go into marketing strategies and stuff like that. Again, far too many try and plug into marketing strategies way too early, when realistically they should eat ego, they should basically pull the ego right down, coach people for free, and then start to bump up. You kind of got to earn your stripes within the fitness industry, because the fitness industry realistically is a results based business. So if you don't have results, people won't trust you because they will just go to a person who has insane results. Okay, then when you get 10, 15 clients, you can then press on marketing strategies and use internal referral schemes to drive up to 20, 25, 30. That's how you hit the 5k months. Going from 0 to 5k is remarkably easy if you drop ego. Okay, if you drop ego and you're willing to drop ego, it's absolutely fine. Okay, but most people don't. I want you to be like the 1 or 2% that basically just kills ego. Okay, but at the start you basically lack trust. You've got a lot of risk to the person. So what you would do is you would build trust for coaching people for free, and you reduce risk because realistically, they're getting coached for free, so there's no risk to them, right? There's only upside for them, okay? But again, if you only get like 5 people in, just recycle the free framework until you drive it up to 10 to 15. When you get to 10, 15, that's when this fucking train starts riding on. Then you're faced with different problems at 5k months, which I can speak about in another vlog. But effectively, if you're at the start, in the nicest way possible, eat shit. Like, eat shit for the first 1 or 2 fucking years, and then you can obviously start building and scaling. It's funny actually because I don't think I've ever actually told this story before, but here we are. For the first 3 years of my fitness business, I took out around 12 grand. 3 years. Bearing in mind I had another job that was obviously taking care of like the finances and stuff like that, but I was making way more than 12 grand. And the reason for that like hold was I had the ability to basically eat shit. I didn't take money out of the business unnecessarily. I was heavily investing and reinvesting back into my business, and that's how you guys have to think, and that's how you have to think is basically drop ego, have the ability to invest, reinvest into a business, because at the end of the day you're running a business, and you have to have this like long-term mindset in your head, like where's my business going to be in like 3 years time? Okay, where's my business going to be in 5 years time? A lot of new coaches, what they do is they're like, I post on social media for 2 days, where the fuck are my clients? And that is how most fitness clients, like, they just stop. Most fitness coaches stop because they're almost getting to the good bit and then they just stop. But again, here's what I would do: coach people for free and then upsell the shit out of them. Once I get to 10, 15 clients, what I would do is reinvest into the business, not take any money out of the business if you can. Invest, reinvest, scale the fuck out of it, get to like 5, 6, 7 grand months, invest, reinvest, keep going, and then you start scaling to like 15, 20 grand months. The big difference between the coach who wins and the coach who loses is they have no ego, they have the ability to invest, they have the ability to reinvest, and they have insane work rate. You can have another one where everything moves with speed, everything is of high quality, but most importantly, ego, which is the thing that I've actually spoken about here, is having no ego, coaching people for free. But I've been training for like 10 to 15 years and I shouldn't have to coach people for free. Drop the ego, get client results on your page, then start to scale, okay? And again, these things that I'm telling you to do, that drop the ego, the coach people for free, the invest in your business, the reinvest into your business, these are hard fucking things to do. I've really found it difficult, especially like the invest and reinvest section, but this is how to scale a business. This is how to get up to 5, 10, 15 grand months, okay? Because if you nail the things that I'm basically telling you to do, you'll win. Like, you will win, okay?